I get your impressions of this trade deal overall?
First of all, Taiwan is running a higher trade surplus, well, deficit from the US perspective than most other competitors, especially South Korea and Japan. And secondly, because Taiwan is really leading the world negotiation in terms of the Article 232 investigation on high tech and semiconductor. And lastly, of course, we have been able to receive one of the most favored tariff treatments among all major trading partners with the US. So I think that's the minimum three benchmarks I use to make the assessment that after spending extra time to negotiate, that is probably one of the best outcome we are able to achieve.
What do you think this tariff means for Taiwanese businesses, in particular the semiconductor industry?
So about 30% of our export are now subject to this reciprocal tariff of 15% or previously 20%. But there are around 70% of Taiwan's products at this moment is exporting to the US tariff-free. And most of these products are high-tech products, including especially semiconductors. You see, the US hasn't really published the final determination of the tariff for the high-tech 232 investigation. The White House published an executive order indicating that for the next 90 days, it will be 25% for the high-tech products. And they urge all countries to start negotiating with the US. But the best part is that we were able to receive a tariff-free quota for those Taiwanese companies who are investing or have already invested in the US. And we have, the quota is big, hopefully big enough for most of the Taiwanese high-tech companies to enjoy a zero tariff treatment when they do trade with the US.
The legislature still needs to review this trade deal. Do you see any barriers to the implementation of this trade deal here in Taiwan?
We saw, I would say, a broad opposition from the opposition parties on many of the agendas, even though many of especially the trade deals are actually for Taiwan's benefit. So I would say the uncertainty comes from the domestic political kind of dialogue situation rather than the outcome or the quality of the trade deal. And that's the source of uncertainty once we send the trade deal for review into the parliament.